Welcome in, guys. You guys ready to go on a little field trip?
Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? We haven't done a Zatsu in a hot minute. So yes, we are going to be Zatsuing. You guys have me for however long, as long as the conversations keep going, because I have no plans today. Welcome in, everyone. Can you guys hear the fireworks in the background? I actually can't hear it that well. If you guys can, let me know, and I can adjust the volume for you guys if you guys would like. Well, welcome in, everyone. It is summer. Okay, you guys can. Is it too loud? If you guys need me to turn it down, I can turn it down a little bit. But welcome in, everyone. Sparker, thank you for the 20 gifted menchies. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Absolutely crazy. Thank you. It looks like you might have glitched out the system. Yeah. I don't hear fireworks. Oh, you cannot hear it? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Sparker fried the memberships. Let's go though. Thank you. I think it does still show up. It's just that it seems like YouTube is not going to show it. But thank you so much for the 20 gifted menchies. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, it is summer, guys. So we are going to be just kind of hanging out and chatting. It feels like summer. It's really hot. Obviously, because my bad. No problem. It's cool. It's a good thing. Estella, welcome in as well. Cute background. Yes, we are mixing it up a little bit. I decided to this actually isn't the surprise that I was talking about. I just kind of wanted to mix things up a little bit, so that's why we have the this background here. But yeah, I kind of want to switch things up, kind of make this a little bit more special of a summer Zatsu, because we don't really Zatsu that often. I usually try to focus on games and that sort of stuff most of the time. So yeah, we are going to just be kind of hanging out and talking about whatever. I have a bunch of different topics that I wanted to talk about with you guys, actually. So yeah. But speaking of summer, I teased you guys a little bit in the previous stream. There was something that I wanted to show you guys, so I am going to show you. Pretty lights? Yes, it is summer. It's a little early though. I know that most of the time, a lot, like there are a couple, summer festivals going on in June, but usually summer festivals usually happen around late July. A lot of the popular ones usually happen around late July, August, and even some in September. So yeah, it's we're a little early, but it's fine. There's at least like one or two that happen in June. So you know what? It's fine. It is what it is. Names for the chat is still throwing me off. Yeah, that's very strange. I don't know why it's doing that. I wonder if that's also why the gifted memberships are not showing up either. But yeah, guys, I did want to go ahead and show you the new some new art. So here it is, in celebration for summer. You guys wanted Yuki-chan art, so I went ahead and calmed some. So, and I did decide to have it be for summer. So femme model, yes, welcome. Oh my god, there are a bunch of people in. I need to go ahead and welcome you guys. Sorry, I'm getting a little off track right now. Welcome in Leah, welcome in Train, welcome in Sparker, welcome in grieving model, welcome in Don Hung and Bibiter Lune, welcome in Estella, welcome in Sparker again, and welcome in Sung. Welcome in, guys. Welcome. And if there's anyone else that is in here, welcome in. But yes, I did go ahead and get this calmed for you guys. So I will be putting it on in the Discord. If you guys would like to check out the full resolution version, I'll be putting it there. But yeah. And as you guys can see, there's a little mochi. Their whole Yuki-chan is holding a little Unity mochi, which is super cute. But thank you to Spee again. Thank you so much. They are the ones who did the thumbnail art actually for the summer art. So thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you. I am working with Spee on a couple other things as well, but that's for later. Unity mochi is what flavor? Maybe green tea flavor. I kind of like green tea. I would say coffee, because coffee is kind of kind of on brand for me, but I feel like coffee wouldn't taste very good, so I'm not gonna say that. I'm not having a coffee today though. I am having a Red Bull, so I am shaving a couple years off my very long life over my 18. Will we get a female model as well? You guys already have a female model done by my mama already, actually. Let me see. Let me bring it up. Let me see if I can find it. I have so much stuff on here. Oh my goodness. Hold on, guys. Give me a sec. Yeah, you guys technically already do. This one? Yeah, I think it's this one. All right. Yeah, here we go. Tapioca, welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, here it is. Oops. Yeah, right here. This one was done by my mama. So yeah, you guys already have one. But yeah, this is just the new art. But how are all of you guys doing? Yuki-chan love? Yes, Yuki-chan love. Feel free to, like I said, whenever I get all this stuff commissioned, all this different art, it is just for personal use. If you guys really like it and you guys want to make it like your background or whatever, pretty much whatever, as long as you guys are claiming it as your own, I don't really care what you guys do with it, and you're not making like merch and selling stuff from it, obviously. But yeah, I will be actually I can go ahead and post this in the Discord right now. Let me go ahead and do that. How are you guys doing? I want to hear about you guys. Oh my goodness, I might actually I'll do it after stream. I'm gonna have to crop it because it's too big of a file. So I'll actually do it after stream. I'm glad I survived the work week. It was rough. I'm glad you survived the work week as well. Oh my god, Yuki-chan is so cute. Rico Ne-san, welcome in. Welcome. How's Minecraft? I saw you were playing Minecraft. I want that version more than this. Yuki, hey, yo. What? Huh? What's wrong with me? Hey, yo. What's this slander? Why am I getting slandered already? Come on. Rico Ne-chan has a bias towards cute girls, that's why. So I think that's why. Has Yuki tried fried rice cake? Looking at mochi makes me crave. I think I have. I might have. I don't know. I love both Yukis. Yes, thank you. Thank you for the love. Thank you. I had some peanut butter jelly coffee. I still need to find something like that. I'm thinking if I just actually throw in peanut butter and jelly into my coffee, will that work? I don't think that'll work. I'm still adjusting my new job. I miss being able to watch streams due to my hours. I hope things calm down or settle down a little bit for you, Sparker. But the VODs are always up. I always make sure to add timestamps and everything for the VOD. So even if you aren't able to tune into stream live, I still appreciate you watching in any form. Yuki, will you ever do a horror MC? Like a horror persona? Like that? Maybe. I mean, I did the priest thing in the last stream, so who knows? You never know. I'm pretty spontaneous, guys. I kind of just do things. Horror Minecraft. Okay. Minecraft, maybe. I do want to look into it, but downloading mods on Minecraft kind of scares me because I never know if I'm going to be downloading a virus onto my computer. Can Yuki make his own analog horror, please? That would be interesting, but I've been going through my JP haul. I have lots of character goods. Let's go. Zatsu, welcome in, Yukaji. Yeah, we're just Zatsuing. We're Zatsuing for the summer festival. We're just hanging out. We're just talking about anything. What are some Yuki-chan headcanons? Headcanons as in what? I need a little bit more detail or a little bit more like description for that. Because yeah, I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, when it comes to doing different things, I'm pretty spontaneous, guys. So just stay tuned. I do see a lot of the context, but yeah, if you guys want me to do certain things, I do take into consideration all of the things that you guys recommend. So but like I said, I'm pretty spontaneous with it. It may be like a week from now, and maybe a month from now. So it just depends on how I'm feeling. How's Yuki? How different is Yuki from Yuki-chan based on personality? Personality-wise, I would say Yuki-chan is definitely nice, I would say. So Yuki-chan is nice, but can also be pretty sassy. So if you guys have seen the reference sheet, that one that I just pulled up earlier for Yuki-chan, you can see some like, I guess, sassy faces on there, like a kind of tsundere face. So Yuki-chan can also be kind of soon. So that's kind of my headcanon for Yuki-chan. I guess, like, if we're talking about inspirations for Yuki-chan, like what I was kind of thinking, like what characters I kind of had in mind when I was coming up with the idea for her, was kind of like the bratty little sister sort of vibe. That was kind of my thought process for Yuki-chan. Also, like, if we're going for like some more specific characters, I know none of you guys play FGO, because none of you guys should be playing FGO, but Castoria was a little bit of an inspiration, where Castoria is like nice a lot of the time, but she can be kind of sassy as well. So she looks so cute, but is a menace. Yes, exactly. Yuki-chan is a troublemaker. Yes, a little bit. She acts nice though. She acts nice, but she is a troublemaker. But I think it's called Bad Script or something. I've seen that one, and I know that one for Minecraft, I know it bricks your computer or whatever, and I'm not looking to do that. All right. I know that there's a safe version, but yeah, I'm not super interested in potentially breaking my computer for that. She's also a spoiled child that takes trips to Paris. Yes, she is a spoiled child that takes trips to Europe all the time, because I don't know if you guys know, but Chinese girls always have like a fascination with Europe and like Paris for some reason. So that is what they do. They love going to Europe, and they're abroad most of the time. So they occasionally come back to take over the stream from me whenever I'm using the bathroom. They like sneak into my room and we'll talk to you guys. Damn, okay, Yuki-chan. Yeah, that's like a thing that is Yuki-chan the favorite child? Yes, because my Okasan really doesn't like me. Like, my Okasan wanted me to become a teacher, and I did become a teacher, but not the teacher that they were expecting. So I do not get spoiled very much. So it's the wine, I tell you. It could be the wine as well. Have you tried the game Psycho? It's a horror dating sim. Let me take a look. I might have seen it. I want another dating sim game, like what was it that we played a minute ago? You're our favorite though, Sensei? Thank you guys. As long as I'm your guys' favorite, that's all that matters. Oh, interesting. This one kind of looks like that one game that we played. I do not have this on the list, but I will add it. Let me go ahead and add it right now. This kind of reminds me of the No Existence of You and Me, but I want another dating sim, like what was it? The one with the dead guys. What was it called? I can't remember. My mind's blanking on it. We play so many games that it's sometimes hard for me to remember the name. I know some of you guys are going to be like screaming at me of which one it is, but I can't remember. I'm sorry. Which one? Which one is it? The one with like the hot guys that were kind of freaky. Which one is that? Homocipher. That's what it was. Okay. Yeah, I could not. I don't know why I can't remember that one. I feel like that one's so popular. A lot of people like it. But we can definitely check out the Psycho one. Homocipher. Yes, I loved Homocipher. I did too. It was actually really cool. It was really interesting. But guys, since it is summer, I wanted to ask the question, pose the question to you guys. What is your favorite season of the year? What is your favorite one? Like what is your favorite season year round? For me, I think mine is probably either spring or fall, one of those two. I don't like winter because it's a little too cold for me. Autumn, yeah, autumn. I love winter. Yeah, for me, winter, it's too cold. I don't really like winter that much. Fall, yeah. If you guys like fall a lot, then you guys are gonna like the next art that I'm getting commissioned, because it's gonna be fall themed. I'm not gonna tell you guys what the concept is though. I'm gonna gatekeep that. Fall pumpkin spice lattes are life. Summer and spring because of the flowers and going swimming. Here's why I don't like summer. Because it's summer right now and it's peak summer, and right now I'm cooking, right? I'm cooking in my like, obviously from what you guys can see, we're outside, right? So we're gonna go with that. We're not gonna break immersion. So it's hot outside, like, right? It's hot as hell right now because it's summer, and there's so many bugs. There's bugs. There's like, it just feels so like sticky and humid. And I don't want to waste, like, I don't want to turn on the AC because then it's going to waste electricity and it's going to, like, the electric bill is going to go up. So, fall because of the leaves, the turning of leaves. Yes. That's another reason why I like fall as well. I think I like spring because it's not quite as hot yet. There aren't as many bugs, but I think the bugs is like the main thing. How hot? It's almost, over 100 daily here. Yeah, it's pretty, I don't know, but it's hot. It feels hot. Like, I'm sweating. I've lost power so many times this summer. I'm ready for it to be over. Yeah, I definitely prefer when it's kind of in between temperatures, because like spring is where it's like, it's not too bad. It's still pretty nice. It's like sometimes it's occasionally cold, but it's not too hot. And there also aren't as many, it almost reached 120 here already. I'd rather spend less to turn on AC more. Yeah, I don't know. Summer is, I wouldn't say, I like the aesthetic, all right? Summer has really nice aesthetic when it comes to stuff. Because let's be honest, like, I like the summer festival aesthetic. It's nice. It's pretty. I like the fireworks. I like the beach themings and stuff. And it is a cool time to go. It is a nice time to go to like the beach and stuff. But outside of aesthetic, I think that's about it. Also, the swimsuits and gacha games is cool. Right around this time as well, because a lot of different games are doing like swimsuit versions and stuff, so that's cool. But yeah, it's other than aesthetic, I think that's kind of it. Personally, I love it. Leomin, welcome in. Welcome. Yeah, if you really like the aesthetic of summer, then yeah, I could see summer definitely being one of your favorite, or your favorite like season. For me, I think I like spring because it, like, the flowers start blooming, kind of like what Estella said, where it's like the flowers are starting to bloom and you kind of get that a little bit, but you don't get the heat, you know, and you don't get as many bugs during spring that you do during summer. And then by fall, I think that most of, like, everything's starting to calm down a little bit, and then by winter, it's time to put on heavy coats and stuff, and I also don't really like that much either. So, all right, let me actually crack open my monster, or it's not monster, it's a Red Bull, but all right, this is turning into a Red Bull ASMR. Ah, yes, I love the taste of battery acid. It tastes so good. Woo! God damn. It actually hits real hard when it's really hot. Strangely enough. That's why I don't want to make coffee, because I feel like coffee, unless I make iced coffee, it's gonna be so like warm, and I'm already hot. Like, my back is sweating. It's so hot. Have you seen those AI ASMR videos? Which ones? There's so many. There's so many floating around Twitter. There's like the ones where people are like cooking stuff and it like turns into like weird cats or whatever. And then there's the ones where it's like natural disasters or whatever. I'm not a huge fan of AI though. At least I like specifically AI art. I feel like using AI to make like kind of funny things like the brain rot stuff, that's fine, but usually when it comes, I'm highly against AI slop art. So is it that bad? I don't drink too much Monsters 3 to 4 times a week. This one's Red Bull, so it's not Monster. I saw some cutting fruit ASMR slop. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch too many. Agreed. Yeah, same. Yes, AI no good. Yes, I do not support AI. But when I think making some funny stuff from it is okay, I guess. Mainly just for the memes, but the glass cutting ASMR ones, yes, I've seen those. I only drank Monster once and didn't like it. Try Red Bull then. It's usually like it's like the red pill or the it's usually like the red pill or the blue pill. Either you like Monster or you like Red Bull more. So, but for me, I don't mind both. I think both are fine, but I do think that I think Red Bull works a little bit better for giving me like energy, and like the caffeine works better for me compared to Monster. I don't know why. We should do a watching paint dry ASMR stream. I don't think that would be very fun. Yeah, I don't know if that would be very interesting. Watching paint dry. Maybe if you're like watching Gunpla, like you're watching like model kits or something, or if you're making a garage kit, that could be interesting. And watching the paint dry on that. I have a bias for Monster. I hate that drink. Can't drink energy drinks anymore. I'm just raw dogging life at this point. Drink coffee then, or tea. That can give you caffeine and it's not as bad. I don't like battery acid. I prefer gasoline. I like the white can Monster. Isn't that the one that people say tastes bad? I thought I saw some memes on that one, and I tried it before, and I can attest to that. I think it tastes pretty awful. I'm a tea person. I'm more of a coffee person than a tea person. But I do drink tea pretty often, just because. But it's not like my preferred drink. I usually just drink it when I go out. I like it. I don't know. For some reason, it's really, I love the white one too. I don't know. It tastes weird. It has like such a strange flavor to me. I prefer coffee most of the time, but I only drink tea in winter. You should try, if you don't like hot tea, Monster Nitro is good. Which one's Nitro? Is it like the coffee one? I saw the Monster Nitro coffee thing. But if you don't like, if you like tea, but you don't want it to be hot, you could always make cold tea, like barley tea. Cold barley tea. There's also, I think also like cold green tea is also served at some places. So you can also make it. It is a lot easier to just make it at home if you want to drink it at home. Getting tons of Monsters for free during Freshers Week. The one that explodes. Which one is the one that explodes? I only drink hot tea. I mean, but it's summer. You should be drinking cold tea because it's so hot out. I love green tea. Green tea is really good. Nitro? Let me see. Let me look it up. Monster Nitro. I've never seen this one before. No, not really. Okay, so you guys are just just G-lighting me. Yeah, I've never seen this one before. My grandparents were tea drinking, so it's imprinted on me. That's pretty much how it is. Yeah, especially in Asian households, like Chinese, Korean, Japanese, what have you. It's very, yeah, it is. Even I think even Thai as well. Like pretty much any Asian, it's Asian family. It's pretty much imprinted on you to drink it. It has milk. Oh, ew! What milk in Monster? That sounds nasty. I tried the coffee Monster once, and I couldn't get the taste of taurine out of my mouth. It was just such a weird flavor. Like it tastes like I took coffee and I mixed it with like G Fuel or something. It was not a good time. Yeah, not a fan. There's coffee. There is a coffee one. It's not very good though. I definitely wouldn't recommend it. I would definitely just say just drink your own coffee. Like make your own coffee, or go to Starbucks, or go to like a coffee shop or something. Whey protein, aka milk. Ugh, that sounds so weird. Do you like G Fuel? I've had G Fuel quite a few times. I've tried a few of their different flavors. I don't mind it, but I also don't think it really does anything to me, so that's why I don't really drink it. Yeah, making your own coffee is always better, for sure. But yeah, G Fuel, it's all right. I think if I've tried like the different collab ones that they've done, like I've tried like the Dragon Ball one. I think maybe I tried the Naruto one. I don't remember, but it's all right. And cheaper. Yeah, making your own coffee is always a lot cheaper. But for some reason, I still don't think whenever I make coffee at home, it still doesn't taste as good as if I were to get it out. I don't know. Maybe it's just my mind playing tricks on me and making me think that going out and like someone else making it tastes better, you know? Something Dumb Monster has done is sue game companies for having the word monster in one of their titles. Screw them. I've actually not heard of that. Sorry guys, my dog is like, we're both dying. It's so hot. So if you guys hear my dog in the background, it's because we're both dying. It's hot. I have a closet full of different G Fuel flavors. What's your favorite one, Train? I've tried the Dragon Ball one. I thought that one was pretty good. I've only tried strawberry girlfriend and goth girlfriend. Those are flavors? That sounds like a made-up thing. Like what? G Fuel strawberry. G Fuel strawberry girlfriend? Oh my god. Did you try it because it has a cute girl on the front? Is that what it is? Is that why? Because it has an anime girl on the front? Yes. Oh man, how did I know? I called it. I tried the one with Goku on the front because I thought that it would give me Goku. It would make me go Super Saiyan or Kaioken like Goku. I haven't tried the Naruto one either. Yeah, monsters sue Happy. They even sue energy drink companies they can't buy out. That is crazy. My favorite drink is Strawberry Girlfriend. Say this sentence to an old lady on the street. I don't know. I don't know if an old lady on the street would really care. They probably just think you're crazy. Not the call out, but it's good in my defense. What is the flavoring of this? Strawberry, guava, and coconut. I don't know about the coconut. I think strawberry and guava sounds fine. Yeah, the last one that I tried was the Goku one, and it was alright. It was fine. I just don't think that this stuff gives me energy. Guava sounds good, yeah. No coconut? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like artificial coconut. It has a good flavor. My favorite flavor is Miami Nights. It's strawberry, pineapple, and coconut. Okay, I think that works a little bit better. I don't know about guava and coconut as like flavor profile. I don't know. To me, that one doesn't really seem like it would work. But oh my god, guys, wait. We need to go over your guys' unities. I said I would go over your guys' unities on stream, and we're gonna do that right now. I gifted my brother the Gundam and Fallout one. I wanted to try the Gundam one, but like I said, I feel like all G Fuel flavors are pretty similar, so I tried like a few different ones and then I just stopped buying them, so. But yeah, still feel free to talk about whatever, guys. We're, like I said, open chat. Feel free to talk about whatever. Feel free to ask any questions. I am going to be going over your guys' unities though. This one was Trains, that Train made, and I like the little star on the top. I think that's cute. The Gundam one is like marble soda. You mean Ramune? But yeah, this one's very cute. I also like the color scheme that you did with this one, Train. Very, very unique. Very interesting color scheme. So yes, I am going to be putting these and putting them all over this this table here. So I'm gonna put this one right here. This art is kind of blocking, so I'm gonna move this one over. And then I actually don't know because some of you guys didn't save transparents, so I don't know if I'll be able to fit them all on the screen, but because yeah, some of them are not transparent. But here is I saw someone on Twitter posted this one on the hashtag Honey Bear. I don't know if they're here today, but I did see this one. I really like the pink and the green. Another interesting color scheme. I don't really see that color scheme too often. So like I said, this one's not transparent, so I'm gonna put it here. Like I'll put it here, but I might turn it off later just because it's not transparent, but it kind of gives me the vibe of like strawberry, or like not strawberry, like pink lemonade. I don't know if that makes any sense. Reminded me of the girl in Demon Slayer. Oh yeah, what's her name? Mitsuri? Is that her name? I don't remember Demon Slayer. That was like 2019, I think. Okay, so we also have Leah as well. I saw Leah did this one. Oh my god, so big. Hold on, I need to make it smaller. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Mitsuri, yeah. Nah, I mean, Demon Slayer, 2019. Don't really care for Demon Slayer much anymore. If you open up your character sheet in Microsoft Paint, many of the colors are from there. It's still an interesting choice of colors, Train. I still like them. But yes, I saw this one is done by Leah. Also interesting, kind of similar to Trains in color, I want to say, with like kind of the pinkish, the kind of pinkish one. But yes, very, very cute. I like also the teal on this one as well. But yeah, actually very similar in color to Trains. Also, the gradient on the tail is really cool. It kind of reminds me of like a shiny Pokemon. You know how Pokemon have like different gradient colors or whatever. That's kind of what I was going for with the mascot. Is I kind of wanted it to be like Pokemon in a way, where it's like you guys could make your own different colors and stuff. You guys could also add accessories if you want to it. If you guys are comfortable with drawing accessories and stuff, like different hats and that sort of thing. So. But yes, this one was done by Leah. I'm gonna put it right here. Let me see. Let me kind of overlap them a little bit. There we go. And then I think the final one that we have is from Estella. Let me see. Yes, this is the final one. This is also a really big one. Let me go ahead and shrink it. There we go. But yeah, Estella, you went all out on this one. You like made like a different eye pattern for the eyes as well, and also a new pattern for the pencil. Hold on, I'm trying to get it to like sit a little better. Might have to move these over. Maybe make them a little smaller, like that, maybe. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, there we go. I love the eyes. Yes. Mine is in a lizard onesie, but he's gone crazy in his delusions. Is that what what is the little star thing on the top supposed to represent, Train? But yeah, Estella, yours is also really cool with the red color scheme going on. And also with the black. I'm trying to remember what the black the black flames remind me of. I don't really see that too often though. All right, let me take another sip of my Red Bull. Oh, look so cute together. Yes, they do. They all look so cute. If you guys had made them transparent, I would keep them on the desk. They're a little It's a little awkward. It's a little awkward keeping them on here. But yeah, I wanted to add your guys' unities onto the onto here and go over them, because I promised you guys that I would months ago, but I wanted to wait until more of you guys did your own color schemes on them before I did that. But I'll try to add a transparent one. Yeah, if you guys add a transparent one, it'll be a lot easier for me to do it. Want to know a question? No one I've asked has gotten right. Sure, but I cannot guarantee that I will get the question right. Who are the original 3 members of the Three Stooges? I have no idea, because I don't know the story of the Three Stooges. So I'm definitely going to get it wrong. I think it is from Digimon or something. Oh, okay, Digimon, yeah. I'm actually not a huge like Digimon enjoyer for some reason. I liked Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, but Digimon was not something that I really got into too many times. I do know that there's that one Digimon that everyone like furries up, if you guys know which one I'm talking about. Yeah, I've seen some stuff, you know. If you guys know what I mean, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know. But I think it's like the yellow Pikachu looking Digimon or something. But I see people like lewd the hell out of that one, and it's a little strange, not gonna lie. Oh no, yeah, that one's that's like the most I know from Digimon though, because and the one that kind of looks like Charmander. Larry, Moe, and Shemp. Curly took over Shemp's role when he decided to go solo. Oh, okay. Renamon, rip your eyes. Yes, I think that yeah, the Renamon sounds right. But all right, guys, I'm gonna turn these off just so that we can clear up some space on the screen. But yeah, if you guys add a couple of the transparent ones, I'll keep them up here. But yes. Oh my God, I have like so many topics that I want to talk to you guys about during the stream. If you would smash a Pokemon, who would it be? I don't know. I don't like look at Pokemon and think like, oh yeah, smash. I don't know. I guess I could be like super basic with it and say like Gardevoir or something. If I had to like say one, I guess Gardevoir? Question mark? I don't know. Gardevoir Galeta. Yeah, I don't know. I know some people say like smash on like the evolutions. I'm just like, well, that's wild. Ditto, so it can at least transform into a human. It'll transform into a human, but it'll have like the smiley Ditto face. And that's kind of scary. It's kind of uncanny. What? Wait, what? Maycrack is a Digimon that was definitely designed by a furry, unlike Renamon. Which one is Maycrack? Digimon Maycrack. What is this? Oh, it's like a muscular version of Renamon. Interesting. That's not canon. Is it? Is it not canon? Like I said, I don't know. I don't know anything about Digimon, guys. I'm also gonna turn this off. I'm gonna turn off the art. Like I said, I will be posting it though, for you guys. I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. Unless they retconned it. That was defunctional. Oh, for Ditto. Okay. Yeah. I just remember that in the show, I think, that they had like the face or whatever for Ditto. But guys, okay, so I remember in the last stream I told you guys I was going to play Persona 5 Phantom X. So we're going to talk about it a little bit. Oh god. Persona 5 X is Maycrackmon appeared in Ghost Game and Try. Ghost Game has her Klingi Yandere Obsess. Oh, okay. But, okay. We're going to change topics a little bit from Digimon and Pokemon. I played P5X and like I follow the Persona like community, I guess, a bit, like quite a bit, and I gotta say, oh, okay, at the end of the episode it could mimic Meowth perfectly. Okay, yeah, I don't remember because it's been so long since I've seen the show, but yeah, so I played Persona 5 The Phantom X, and I think I'm pretty far into it, I want to say. As a huge Persona 5 fan, I gotta say that this game, like the Persona 5 The Phantom X, I'm still going to be playing it because I think the character designs are really cool. And who knows? I play a lot of different gacha games, so there's a huge chance that this game will grab me, but at least for the beginning of it, it feels like cringy fanfic, like insert OC fanfic, kinda, in a way. And I think had the game not been associated with Persona 5 so heavily, I think I would have liked it a lot more. But literally in the beginning of Persona 5 Phantom X, there's like a shot-for-shot recreation of the scene, like the opening scene in Persona 5. And while like maybe that would be kind of cool, they do that with like every Persona spin-off game that comes out. It's always like the casino palace that we see all the time. So if you played P5, normal P5, you've seen it there. If you played P5 Royal, you saw it again. If you watch the anime, you see it there too. And I also read the manga as well, so you see it there as well. And I think even in some of the spin-off ones, they do that as well. So it's just like, oh my goodness, it's just the same thing. So when P5X did it, I was just like, come on. I'll try and like get the good things about the game out of the way first. Like, if you like P5, it is just kind of more of that. Although I will say that they just took all of the mechanics from P5 and just like chopped them up and turned them into gacha mechanics, like normal gacha game mechanics, and then like made it into a gacha game, obviously. So it's like, if you really love P5, it's still the same game. It's essentially, I would say it's like, it's very similar. It's almost, I would say it's like 80% P5, because obviously the 20% I would say is gacha mechanics, right? And I'm like kind of torn on it because I do really like P5, though it's not my favorite Persona game, so maybe I'm not as into the game as much as someone who like their favorite Persona game is P5. But I also, when it comes to the lore of the game, it's just all over the place. I think I'm a big lore player when it comes to Persona stuff, like just the Persona games in general, and Persona 5X just absolutely, the lore reasoning for a lot of the stuff to make it a gacha game, it's just kind of like, all right, I guess. So when is P6? P6 is coming out when P5X is done. Either that, or maybe, who knows, maybe Atlas will like take P5X and then they'll be like, actually P5X is now Persona 6. So, but yeah, I have like really complicated feelings on the game. I do think that like the game will hook me. I will get invested in the game as time goes on, just because I think it, like, I'm predisposed to like it, and I think the character designs are really cool. But the story, at least from what I played up until, it's not that interesting for Persona 5 The Phantom X. I think it's very all right. I think the story, from what people said that have played further on into the story, it gets a lot better and it kind of comes into its own a little bit. Because right now it feels a little too reliant on Persona 5. Den, welcome in, welcome. And yeah, that's kind of my problem with the game right now. Also, like, why are there like 5 tracks in the entire game? Like, the entire gacha game, it's like the same 5 tracks you would expect. Like, it's Beneath the Mask, which you would expect, right? So they play Beneath the Mask, Last Surprise, and what else? I don't know. It's the same shit that you like. They play Beneath the Mask so many times, you would think it's a video from like 2020 to 2021. Like, it's a YouTube video from 2020, because it's just nonstop. I don't know. And then I saw some people saying that like this game is better than Persona 5 Royal, and it's like, what do you like? No, like, what do you mean? It's the same game. It's like you wouldn't have if you didn't have P5 Royal, you wouldn't have Persona 5 The Phantom X because they're the same game essentially. It's just that I would say it's a lesser product because you took gameplay mechanics from Persona 5 Royal and you just cut them up and you turned it into a gacha game. So like that's essentially what you did for that game. So I wouldn't say it's like, oh yeah, it's for sure like I don't know. It is what it is. I think the people that might be saying that they haven't finished Persona 5 Royal or they just haven't even played it and this is their first Persona 5 game. Either that or they just love gacha mechanics. So like I think that the mechanics in Persona 5 Royal, like what made those interesting is that, you know, I didn't have to farm personas on a time limit, you know, but now it's like that's like a separate cost that you have to do for like your dailies and stuff and like different, I guess, Genshin term domains you have to farm for it. And it's like, I don't know. Fire Emblem Heroes and bringing in characters from other games other than 5 would probably justify the gacha more, especially since there's popular characters from the others. I don't know, would they ever do Fire Emblem characters? I don't know. I know they did a collab with Nestle, but yeah, I don't know. We'll see how the game goes. I'm not gonna drop it just yet. I'm probably gonna stick it out for a while just because I will eat the gacha slop for now until Persona 5 or Persona 4 Revival comes out, and then I'll probably play that because that's my favorite Persona game. All right, rant on Persona 5 The Phantom X is over. I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about it. Just because, yeah, I think I have some pretty strong feelings about Persona as a franchise, and yeah, I kind of wanted this game to capture me, but at least from where I'm at right now, it just hasn't. It's very all right. And who knows, maybe people would start liking the P1 and P2 characters. No, I meant bringing in characters from other Personas. Yeah, I mean, they already brought in the main character from Persona 3, and I mean, P5's MC is in it, so I'll only play P5 gacha when Akechi comes out. Well, you better start grinding now, Leoman, that we can start saving them pulls, because if you want your favorite yaoi couple, Joker and Akechi together, then you're gonna wanna, you might want to start saving. You know, you might want to start saving now because it is a gacha. I'm trying to get Joker right now, but we'll see. I think the characters that I'm mainly gonna be, and it's exactly what I said in previous streams when I heard that the game, like when this game first came out, was they're literally taking the characters that you've liked and that you didn't pay for in Persona 5 Royal. They're taking those characters and they are paywalling them behind a gacha system and making them limited on top of that. But I think all of the other characters that get added into the game become standard. All of the original characters, but yeah, all of the characters from Persona 5 and from Persona 3, I believe, all of those are limited. So that's kind of annoying. My canon yaoi fantasy ending with Joker and Akechi. What do you mean fantasy ending? Akechi's alive at the end of Royal. Spoiler alert if you haven't played it. But Akechi's alive. So he and Joker can be together forever. I think honestly, like, that is one of my like favorite ships for Persona 5 is Joker and Akechi. I also like Joker and Sumire. Because I feel like Sumire, they in Persona 5 Royal, they like make you like her. You're like predisposed to like her. That was only implied, but not really confirmed. It's what do you mean? It's literally him. It's literally his same outfit. There's no other character in the game that has that outfit. So it is. Anyone here like analog horror? If so, any recs? I mean, you've already seen Vita Carnis, right? So I can't really recommend that one. I'm trying to think if there's any other kind of obscure ones. There's one that I was checking out recently. If you want to, I would believe that, but they didn't outright confirm it. So you guys You guys need to, so for you guys to believe it, Akechi needs to bust down Joker's door and be like, hey, yo, what's up? I'm back. I'm alive. In order for it to be canon, in order for you to believe that it's him. So you think that there's just some Akechi cosplayer at the end of the ending for P5 Royal just walking around wearing his fit? Which Joker? Batman Joker? Persona Joker. We're talking about Persona Joker. Does Marble Hornets count? Technically, yeah. I would say Marble Hornets counts. Let me find that other analog. I mean, if you haven't seen Local 58, watch that. That's like one of the older analog horrors. I'm actually gonna look real quick for the one that I've been checking out. It's not really, I don't know if it's an analog horror, if it's just a found footage thing, but it is called Kepthere E. Kepthere. It's the name of a channel though, so it's pretty disturbing though, so do be warned. It's not like super well known, I would say, so definitely check it out. Isn't Miku in Sonic Racing 2? Yes. Heard Sonic Racing announcement. I thought they were talking about Batman Joker. Nah, it's Persona Joker. I need to watch that. Have you watched Greylock? We have watched Greylock. We watched it on this channel a hot minute ago. Oh, is it Miku yeah, Miku is in Sonic Racing, I believe. What's the one where George Washington is a cosmic horror? That's a Monument Mythos. And every once in a while, I'll have like Monument Mythos fans like be like, when are you watching the next Monument Mythos? And it's like, brother, I don't know. When I feel like it. If I want to, I don't know. Because Monument Mythos is one of those analog horrors that it's like, it was all right. I thought the beginning was interesting, but it lost me so quickly, and the story just got like so out there, and it's just, even if I were to watch it and cover it, like what would I even say about it? Like, honestly, it's just so crazy and so out there that I could definitely watch it, but it'll just me the entire stream saying, I'll just be like, what the fuck is happening? What is this? You know, that's exactly what the entire stream will be. So I don't know if we will be going back to that. I also do like to cover things that I like, and Monument Mythos, I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it either. So I'm just not rushing to go back to that series. Sorry if that upsets some people, but unfortunately, analog horror in general, there just hasn't really been much. I do occasionally check out some new ones just in my own spare time to see if I do want to check it out with you guys on stream, but yeah, there just really hasn't, there just hasn't really been anything anything too crazy out recently. Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I do take your guys' suggestions into consideration, and if you guys really want me to watch it, I will check it out, but we've already checked it out and it just didn't really do anything for me. Can we read Wuthering Heights? Recently found out the story of that, and it sounds really interesting. Let me see. Most of us watch for you. Yeah, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate you guys watching for me, because yeah, I do like being able to just kind of pick stuff that I'm interested in, because that's why I started the channel, is just to play games that look interesting to me and that kind of catch my interest a little bit. And yeah, that is the hope, is that you guys do mainly just watch for me, and not just for me as well, but also for the community that we have here. But let me see. Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Heights is... This looks like to be a novel. When it comes to novels, I don't think I can read books on stream. I think there may be some I can read, but usually there's like kind of a copyright issue there. I let you lead for analog horror. Like, I would like to check some out, but outside of like Vita Carnis, there just hasn't really been a whole lot. Wuthering Heights. Yeah, this looks to be a book. So it's public domain. Oh, okay, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really done like a stream where I do like reading books. I mean, we've read some creepypastas, but I haven't really done like actual book reading stream. I mean, I'll bookmark it and save it, and I'll take a more in-depth look in my spare time. I thought we were watching for the occasional moments where Yuki-chan takes over. That too. Yes. You are correct. We all know we are illiterate here. We can't read books on stream. Yes. I am an illiterate teacher. Looked up an audiobook. So it's like 12 hours at the least. Yikes. That is really long. But I am really interested in this game, Psycho, that you guys recommended. It looks right up my alley for kind of psychological horror. And yeah, this looks cool. This could be something that maybe we play next week. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's what else there is. Oh, I played ZZZ. I have been playing ZZZ, and I got Jufufu. I got her in like 30 pulls. I was not expecting to get her. I thought if I lost, it would have been, it is what it is, you know? But luckily I did get them. Yep, I think you will like that one. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. It looks really interesting. I'll check and see how long it is. If it's too long, it might have to be multiple streams, so we'll see. But it looks pretty cool. I like the style of it. It kind of has like that darker visual novel aspect kind of look to it. So I do love me some visual novels. I think that visual novel horror is kind of a niche, but it's for the most part, like the ones we have played on stream, I've really enjoyed. We are going to be finishing the RPG Maker horror game that we started playing last time. That's going to be the next public stream. If you guys are members, we are going to be watching Coco tomorrow. So, but we are going to be finishing Forest of Drizzling Rain, and that's going to be. I'm really looking forward to that. I really enjoyed what we played of it so far, and it out of all the other, because the thing about the last couple RPG Maker horror games that we played, like Alice Mare was like cool, but the lore and like the story was kind of like hidden. It's kind of like a mystery, and it's kind of like the ambiguity of it that makes it interesting. Versus the Forest of Drizzling Rain, I would say it's just a solid story. It's just a really good story with really good characters, really compelling characters, and a mystery that I hope pays off really well in the final stream. Even with Mogeko Castle, it's another game where it's like it's kind of the what's the word, like the vibe of the game that's mainly carrying it, and not so much the actual story, the actual characters and stuff. So so playing a game like Forest of Drizzling Rain, I think it's definitely a breath of fresh air. And I think that if this one ends well, we might start playing Angels of Death for our beginning of the week RPG Maker horror game, because I really do like the way that the story is presented in that one, and the style was so cute. Yeah, the style is really good. It's really light on the horror right now. I know that chapter 3 is the longest chapter, but it also is where the most horror is going to be. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I really hope it pays off. I know Angels of Death has a very dedicated fan base. Yeah. It is done by the same person who did Angels of Death, and it's just really good. So but yeah, that's I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing next week. We might play some Nautica, maybe. We'll see. But yeah, it's just honestly kind of refreshing to be playing a game like an RPG Maker horror game that I'm like actively looking forward to. I know we need to finish Omori too, but I'm gonna be honest, the story for Omori just hasn't captured me yet. So but yeah. Also, we talked a little bit about Windbreaker in I think it was the FNAF stream, right? Thoughts on FPS games, like first-person shooter games, or I got a few good ones, like first-person shooter games. I mean, I don't really play many FPS games. And when it comes to horror FPS, I guess there are some that we play pretty often, but I don't know. I'm looking forward to a lot of anime this July. What shows are coming out? I know that there are quite a few. Night of the Living Cat, and also more Dandadan, and a few others. Would you play Fortnite? No, I would not play Fortnite. Yeah, I know you guys would love for me to play Fortnite on stream, but it's just not gonna. I'll play Minecraft before I play Fortnite. All right. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's just it. Not only does it not interest me in the slightest, but it also just is not. Like, it definitely wouldn't fit with the channel's vibe. I know occasionally we play games that don't really fit with the horror vibe of what we mainly play and cover on the channel, but I still try and at least make it a game where it's like, oh, it's kind of interesting. I don't even know what I would talk about during Fortnite. Like, what, like, I don't know. Also, the thing is like, when it comes to, here's what it is. When it comes to horror or not, horror. When it comes to FPS games, I don't really like watching. Like, it's not something I would watch, so it's not something I would really be interested in making content on, you know, or like streaming on. So, if Yuki didn't even play Fortnite during the Star Wars season, he'll never play it. Yes, exactly. I saw that there was like Star Wars, and I saw Darth Vader was like saying like racial slurs and stuff and saying bad stuff, so I didn't even want to play for that. So I didn't even want to play for the Darth Vader memes, so I'm definitely not going to be playing. And yeah, that's just kind of my take on it. It's just like I don't watch content on it, so like I don't watch Apex streams, I don't watch people play Fortnite or anything like that, so it's just not something I would ever really be interested in making content on or just streaming for content. So yeah, same thing with like, I guess there are exceptions, like gacha games. I do play a lot of them, but mainly gacha games are like things I play in my spare time just to like, and I don't necessarily think making content on it would be that interesting outside of maybe rolling content. So yeah, that's why we don't really cover gacha games too often on the channel, unless it has some like there's like some connection to what we cover on the channel. Because we played Limbus Company for a little bit, and I would like to go back to Limbus because it does kind of cross over with other stuff we've been playing, like Library of Ruina and that sort of thing. So that reminds me, Netflix is releasing an anime, The Summer of Hikaru. Have you watched or planning to watch the anime? I did read a few chapters of the manga, Den, and I did really enjoy what I've seen of it. It's pretty freaky. It's pretty interesting. It is kind of horror, like it is horror related, because there's like, but I haven't gotten too far in the manga, so I can't really say if I'm that excited for it. I will definitely be checking out the anime though, just to see. But yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic for that one. I will probably be watching it though. It's super interesting. Yeah, I read the first few chapters of it, and it kind of piqued my interest. But like I said, whenever I read manga, it's mainly just romance stuff. I occasionally read some horror stuff, but it's not super frequent. We love BL anime. Yeah, it is a BL kind of. I don't know. It's a little different. Vice Versa is a hard FPS game about a psychopathic bounty hunter who takes a paying job to earn money for a dream vacation to propose to her boyfriend. Takes a surprise turn in the later part. Interesting. Okay. Let me see. Viscera Fest. Viscera Fest. I'm waiting for me to have my art style is very interesting for this one. I'm waiting to have my true crime phase, guys. When am I gonna evolve into my final form and become a true crime streamer where I just read off like I do like a true crime podcast? When is that gonna happen? That's gonna be like the next evolution for what we cover on the channel. Oh, true. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't like I'm really not a fan of like true crime stuff. Have you tried and read I Want to Hold Aono Kun So Badly I Could Die? Let me see. Evolution? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe if I covered true crime stuff, maybe my mom would actually want to watch me. So badly I could die. Oh, interesting. I have not read this one. Actually, maybe I have. I don't know. I read a lot of stuff. I might have seen this one around. I'll bookmark it though, Yukaji. Thanks for the suggestion. I really click with true crime, or I don't really click with true crime. Yeah, I love that manga. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I like the art style for it. Seen many true crime stories and streams, not the stuff you want to look at for fun, makes you question your faith in humanity and the law. That's what I think. That's why whenever I see like true crime podcasts and stuff, I'm just like, oh my god, this is not like, I don't know how people watch it for content. Like they just watch that in like their spare time. I'm like, oh my god, it's so depressing. Makes me sad reading stuff like that. Especially when many crimes could have been prevented if the cops were more competent. Yeah, the community is also nutty. I don't know anything about the community, but I definitely think that like true crime stuff is just so depressing to read. It makes me irritated for real. Yeah, I don't know. If I wanted to watch stuff like that, like I would just watch the news. I would just turn on the news and watch that instead. But yeah, I don't know. I like to think we're a pretty feel-good channel, so try not to do. I'm kidding. Don't worry, guys. I'm not actually going to do true crime podcasting. I refuse. But yeah, for speaking of romance shows, though, that's like total like crazy segue, but totally changing the topic right now. But since we were talking about that one manga that Yukaji recommended, I will recommend you guys something to go watch. I don't know if you guys really like 90s anime aesthetic, or if that really is like your cup of tea, if that's really what you guys are interested in. I do. I really like 90s anime, even if the art styles don't really vibe with me. Is horror really feel good though? It is, because it's fictional. I think it is because it's not like trying to be based on reality. Like, at least for most of the time. There are some things that we play that are a little bit more crazy, but yeah. But for like I said, for the recommendation that I have for you guys is I watched His and Her Circumstance. So yeah, if you guys really want to watch a really good romance anime, I highly recommend His and Her Circumstance. It is more Evangelion than Gundam G-Quux wants to be, you know? Because like this is gonna be a little mini rant on G-Quux because we talked about it a lot in previous streams. So yeah, I feel like everyone and their mom, whenever this may be a hot take, but if you guys didn't know, G-Quux is done by Studio Kara, which does Evangelion, all that stuff. So same studio as Evangelion, and I swear most of the people that like G-Quux, they just like that. Oh my god, the Gundam G-Quux finally opened its mouth and now it looks like Evangelion Unit 1 when it went berserk, right? That's literally what people are like, right? And I would say that the Evangelion comparisons are so surface level. It's like, wow, the G-Fred is the same color as Eva Unit 1, right? Like, other than like surface level and some shot-for-shot recreations of certain Evangelion scenes, I would not say that G-Quux is Evangelion coded, like not even a little bit. So I would say if anything, a show like His and Her Circumstance is directed by Hideaki Anno. The screenplay and the script is done by Hideaki Anno, and same with the sound design. That entire show, and that's just a slice of life show, by the way. There's no mechas in it or anything. That entire show oozes more Evangelion vibes than all of Gundam G-Quacks all of it, like all of the one-shot scenarios of Evangelion combined. Like there's not even comparison. So if you like Evangelion, I would recommend checking out His and Her Circumstances. And even if you just like romance anime and 90s anime, check out His and Her Circumstance, because it is a really good show. The characters are really well developed. The romance is very believable. It doesn't take 20 million years for the characters to get together the way it does in a lot of kind of modern romance anime and manga. So like the relation, like the development between the characters and everything is really well done. Also, since it is an older manga, it is an adaptation of an older manga, there are a lot of tropes that I can see started. I don't know if those tropes may have been done before, but there are tropes that I wouldn't be surprised if this manga introduced, that kind of you can see the similarities of them. But I would honestly say that those tropes that are done in older, like newer manga, are done better in His and Her Circumstances. So yeah, definitely highly recommend that one. Trying to capture the magic of Witch from Mercury, but with a worse relationship. Yeah, my problem with G-Quacks is that it wanted to be too many things, and it just ended up being none of them. So I think it needed to just pick one and just go with it. But I do know a lot of the glazers for Gundam G-Quacks are just, oh my god, it's Evangelion, but Gundam. It's like those people, the same people that just love the show so much. They were just love it because of Evangelion. They were just waiting, like frothing at the mouth for the G-Quacks to open its mouth, like go berserk the way it does in like the way Evangelions do. But it makes sense in Evangelion. It doesn't make sense for Gundam. Oh yeah, also the anime and manga are literally different experiences. Yeah. For His and Her Circumstance, I think for His and Her Circumstance, I haven't read the manga for it, but I can definitely tell that Hideaki Anno took a lot of creative liberties with it, but I still think it works. So if you really like the anime, then go read the manga too. I'm trying to get into romance anime. Personally, I have a hard time getting into it. That is fair. I think a lot of romance anime are pretty slow. Like it is a specific subgenre, and I get that a lot of people don't like it. I hate Evangelion. I'm the opposite train. I love Evangelion. Evangelion is one of my favorite, but I also understand why some people would not like it, because it is a little bit difficult to get into. But yeah, when it comes to romance though, I don't know. I could say the same thing about like some other genres. I think like horror as a genre, when it comes to like anime, is just so hard for me to get into. I just think that the medium of horror is rarely done well. I think manga, it works a little bit better, but for horror, I just don't really think it works. And even when it does work, it's for different reasons, I would say. Trying to think of what else. Romance is my favorite genre, but I can see why it's not for everyone. Yeah, it's really slow. You really have to be invested in the characters. Good romance, you have to be very invested in the characters and where it's going. The only thing I like about Evangelion is a Cruel Angel's Thesis. Fair. Most romance anime make me want to gouge my eyes out. I only have managed to watch one singular one, which is my favorite anime. Which one? Which one is your favorite? If I had to pick a favorite romance anime, it's kind of hard. I feel like I have a lot of different favorite ones. I really enjoy, I know Hyoka's not really a romance anime, but I really like it. Because there are undertones of romance of it, but that's not like the main point of it. Also, it might just be my own headcanon delusions that make me like Hyoka more, because I've read so many doujins and fan fictions on Hyoka to make me headcanon it, so maybe that's why I like it so much. But my favorite romance is My Little Monster. My Little Monster is pretty good. I think it's a little too tame for me though. The only one I like was Komi because the Spanish dub was so funny. Here's my problem with Komi is that I like Komi, but I hate Komi at the same time because it's so fucking frustrating. It takes like 10. If you read the manga, once Tadano and Komi like get together, there's so many chapters that are just dedicated to focusing on side characters that, quite frankly, don't matter, and it's just awful. It's really frustrating to read. And when the manga finally ended, I was like, thank God, but the ending was so disappointing. I saw there was a 0.5, some extra chapters that they released where they get a little bit more development for Komi and Tadano's relationship. It's like, yay, cool, but I kind of would have just rather we'd had that instead. But My Little Monster, I don't really remember too much about it, so I just remember that the main girl was like tsundere, and the main guy was kind of like, it's like teasing. It's like a teasing show, right? I really don't remember My Little Monster that much. But Toradora is the GOAT. Yeah, Toradora is great. I feel like that one there's no there's no argument there. It's just like Toradora is like I would say the gold standard for a romance show. Complex characters, interesting characters. The characters develop in natural ways, and actually that's why I would train. I don't know if you've seen His or Her Circumstance, but I would recommend checking it out because I could see Toradora taking a lot of inspiration from His and Her Circumstance. So I'm sorry I couldn't finish Toradora. Then yeah, you're probably not gonna like a majority of the recommendations that people in the chat are giving you if you didn't like it. I only know about that one scene from My Little Monster, which is what the fuck out of context. Oh yes, I vaguely remember that, but like I said, I don't really remember My Little Monster that much. I thought the art style was nice. That's like the main thing I remember about it. Well, now, yeah. Out of context. Haru is crazy. Let me think. I really like Hyoka, but I know Hyoka doesn't really count. Oh man. Let me think. I really like Amagami as well. Amagi? Is it Amagami or Amagi? I don't remember which one it is. But I really like that one as well. If you guys have read that, it's one's pretty good. Or not read it, but watched it. It's not really a harem, but Amagami SS. Yeah, it's based off of a game and a visual novel. So, but like each girl, I think gets like 4 or 5 episodes. So, my favorite romance is Turning, but romance does not truly happen till chapter 300 something, and it's BL. If we're recommending manga, I don't know if you guys know this one. Either you guys do know this one, and I'm surprised it hasn't had an anime yet, but Last Game, you guys have read that one? If I say Last Game, I know that there are some like diehard fans for that manga that if I say Last Game and they're in the chat right now, they're going to be coming up from the woodworks. So, yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't had an anime adaptation yet, but I really do like that one a lot. I know that the Last Game has some what, you know that? Of course I know that. What do you mean? That one's like one of the most popular romance manga out there. It's like one of the most highly rated ones out there. I've heard of that one before. Yeah, that one's really good. I read that one a long time ago. I didn't know anyone aside from my 2 friends that read that. Well, you need to be recommending it to more people then, because yeah, that one's I feel like that one's so popular. It's really highly rated. Like that's why I said if it ever, like I thought it was gonna get an anime like forever ago, but it just never has. For Returning, you can get to chapter 1300 if you're on their Patreon. What? 1300. Turning BL. Let me see. Oh, it's a manhwa. The art style is interesting. I like the art style. I was in middle school reading that. Yeah, it's very popular. Last Game Woo, I love that manga. Not only that, is the top 10 romance manga. It's a top 10 of all time. Yeah, it's like really high up there. Let me see. Last Game manga. Let's see where it ranks on my anime list. Yeah, popularity 146, ranked 492. Yeah, this manga, not gonna lie, guys. I remember when I read this. It's so fun reading Last Game. Yeah, I haven't reread it. I reread it a while ago, but I haven't reread it. I haven't reread it in a while. This manga, like when I read it for the first time, it's like the definition of like butterflies in your stomach and like giggling like a schoolgirl and like tapping your tapping your feet, like kicking your feet, you know? That's literally what this is. This entire manga is so good. That's bull. It should be higher. Yeah, this one's really good. What's the most popular romance manga? I can see manga popularity. I've read a bunch of Toho crack ship doujins. There's a bunch of good ones of those, especially if you want something safe for work. Make sure to pay attention to the tags. I don't know a damn thing about Toho though. Is it Sign of Affection? God, I fucking hope not. God, I hope not. Yeah, this one? Fuck, I hate this manga, bro. I hate this one. I'm a certified fucking hater on this one. Yeah, I hate this manga. What's your beef with Sign of Affection? The main guy is fucking creep. He's a creep. Bro needs to be like locked away or something. He's annoying. He's annoying and he's a creep. I don't know. This dude, he gives me like the vibes of just basic shoujo, like shoujo romance trying to appeal to a female audience. And like, I hate this one. I hate this manga. I've tried reading it, but I just don't like it. And how is this rated higher? Oh my god. This one is rated higher than Last Game? How in the fuck? It's probably because it has an anime. Let's be honest. If the Last Game got an anime, it would be like, it would be higher up. Let's just be honest here. Wait, this is the anime, so let me check the manga, like what the manga's rated. It's ranked 162. This is insane. It's only because it has an anime. I guarantee you guys, it's only because it has an anime. I want something that gives me butterflies like that. Try reading Last Game. You might like it. It's hard though. Like if you don't like romance, it's going to be really hard for you to really get butterflies like that. All right, here's how about we do this? Estella, what is your favorite genre of manga / anime? And we'll see if we can try and pick out an anime. If Chad and I can pick out an anime that has like, it is that main class, but it also has like a subclass of romance in it. Last Game is so sweet. Apparently not train according to my anime list. It's ranked 162 and Last Game is ranked 492. Ridiculous. Stupid. proof that people just don't have taste, man. This is just proof of that. Last game main guy isn't the archetype of cool guy. That's why it's good. Yeah, that's why it's good. All right, if you guys want a spiritual successor to last game, I'm gonna hit you guys with another one, with another recommendation. It's already getting an anime adaptation, and I've recommended it before, but read Aishiteru game. That is like the spiritual, in my mind, the spiritual successor to last game. So my favorite anime is Monster and Psyche K. I mean, those are two wildly different genres. If you could narrow it down to like one genre, then we might be able to work with it. Or that women read more romance. But the thing is last game is a shoujo. It's still a shoujo. I just think it just doesn't have the same track because it doesn't have an anime. I don't know if it's considered as a romance, but Blue Flag made me cry. Let me see. Blue Flag. Oh, I've seen this one. I don't know if I read it though. I read a lot of stuff. I read a lot of stuff and I forget the names of things very easily. I have no idea what you're talking about, but I'll pretend that I do. Monster Psyche K, that makes about as much sense as saying your faves are Hello Kitty and Jurassic Park. Psychological, most likely. Okay. Psychological, we can probably work with that. But they are my favorite animes. I cry easily though, so that shouldn't count on that. Or you shouldn't count on that. Here's my hot take though for Signs of Affection. It's just a creepier version of Asylum Voice. But Asylum Voice is actually good, you know? Yeah, I remember, so here's my beef. Like I didn't really get into my beef too much with A Sign of Affection, but when I first started reading it, the main guy, I got like goosebumps, but not in like a cute way. I got goosebumps in like a, oh my god, I don't like this sort of way, you know? So yeah, that's why like Signs of Affection, whenever I see people gas this show up, I'm just like, no. It's psychological. I don't know about romances, but he was my brother. Fuka is weird, I'd say the first half and then stop. I think I read Fuka. Yeah, I think I have read Fuka. Isn't that the one where she dies? It's done by the same author as what's it called? Kimi to Iru Machi? I think that's what it's called. I think that's what it was. Don't remember. Let me see. Where's mangaka? Doko. Mangaka Doko. Right here. Yeah, Kimi no Iru Machi. That was a rough read. Fuck, dude. Hated that one. Yes, unless it's the anime, in which case she lives. I didn't watch the anime. I read the manga, though. I like the idol girl in that show. But it doesn't matter, because she's not the title character, so... Sensei, have you watched Erase? What's your thoughts? Erase is pretty cool. I mean, it's like so normie, though. I think Erase is like... It's like something I would recommend to like one of my normie friends that doesn't like normally watch anime. So it's good, but it's also not crazy at the same time, my opinion. Also, I think the ending of Erase is kind of like bad, I guess. Like, I don't know. I think the ending's pretty shit, not gonna lie. But man, Fuka, that takes me back. I remember I read that and I liked the idol girl so much, but ooh, Sag times. In the manga, there's another girl that shows up in the second half that looks like Fuka. Yeah, I remember that. I remember reading, like, I think I read through most of the manga, and I remember that part, and it's just like, why couldn't he just get with the idol girl? Sad, depressing. But yeah, there's also the other manga for that is like that's kind of tied in is Kimi no Irumachi. So that's another manga that's kind of, would you say that Kimi no Irumachi and Fuka, I guess Fuka's like mainly just love triangle, but I would say Kimi no Irumachi, it like gets into like NTR levels, and that's what makes it so hard to read. So yeah, I don't know if I could ever recommend it to you guys. There were times where I like read it and I just like had to like put down my phone and just like stop reading it because it hurts. Psychological romance. I'm trying to think of like one for Estella, like psychological romance manga. Have you read Killing Stalking? Yes. Yeah. Not proud of reading it though. I'm pretty sure like Rent a Girlfriend hurts. Yeah, Rent a Girlfriend's awful. Let's see. I'm trying to think of ones that I've read. It's just so hard because I've read so much stuff that I can never remember the names. Scum's Wish. Oh god. Oh god. If you guys have read that, you know. Ooh. Good lordy. Scum's Wish is... Ugh. Ooh. Yeah, Scum's Wish is... It is psychological, but I cannot, in good faith, ever recommend you read that. I came back to see Killing Stalking mentioned, huh? Yeah, Killing Stalking. Do you guys like reading Killing Stalking because you guys are sick fucks? Or do you guys like reading Killing Stalking because like you actually are like interested in the story of it? Because I know that there are two sides of the coin. Is Rent a Girlfriend where the mangaka is in love? Yes. Yes. He is in love with his own creation. What is this one? The stench from Rent a Girlfriend can be smelled from my from the pixels in my screen. No, I only like the first few chapters of Killing Stalking. Why don't you guys just read Jinx? I'm still trying to find one, Estella. I'm trying, all right? Psychological. That's the thing, though. A lot of psychological romance, you're going to be getting a lot of tags that I don't think you're going to really be happy with. You're going to be getting a lot of NTR. Like, you're going to be like, I've never read Jinx. Flowers of Evil is a psychological thriller with a messed up love triangle. Yeah, like you're gonna be getting a lot of like, because love triangle is NTR. Let's be honest. Like like love triangle a lot of the time, especially in psychological tag, it just turns into straight up NTR. So I've never read Jinx. That's BL. So I saw that they were getting androids though. Yeah, Flowers of Evil is kind of eh. I think I tried reading this one, but I didn't really care for it. Yeah. Yeah, anything psychological, you're gonna be getting some weird tags, man. I swear, all you have to do is like scroll down on the psychological tag for any any manga, and you're gonna be getting some weird stuff. You're gonna be getting some stuff that's like kind of uncomfortable to read. So I don't know. I'm trying to like find one that's like psychological but also like kind of feel good. And it's hard. It's kind of hard. Oh god, this one. If you guys have read Ijosha no Ai, yeah, don't read this if you want to feel happy, all right? Do not read this, okay? If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, okay? Don't read it. It's not a good time. If you guys want to read something really fucked up, then yeah, go for it. I also try to experiment on a few manga y'all recommend. One of the girls in this love triangle is a sociopath, and our main MC is kind of a creep that is tormented. Which one are we talking about here? Flowers of Evil? Is that the one we're talking about? Because yeah, I tried reading that one. I didn't really care for it. Yeah, I tried reading it, but I just couldn't get into it. I mean, if you guys want to, I'm gonna promote this manga. I will say, it's not for everyone, but the art's really pretty, and the story is good. There are some themes that you guys may not jive with in it, but I am gonna recommend this one just because I have worked with this mangaka. So, nothing like a recommendation stream with only do not read this one. Also this one and also this one. Yeah. I mean, I never said this was going to be a recommendation stream, so yeah, there's this. Oh my god, why is this so tiny? I would recommend this one, Ino Tokuzu. I have worked with this mangaka. They've done an illustration for me before because their art style is very cool, very unique. There are some themes in this that you guys may or may not jive with, so just do be warned, I guess, kind of content warning. But yeah, Ino Tokuzu is this Dog and Scum. The art is damn pretty, yes. So type it out. Just Dog and Scum or Ino Tokuzu. So, but yes, if you guys know, they have done a commission for me for this, so I will recommend you guys check out their manga. It's good. It is a romance, but it is a little like I said, it is a little, there are some controversial themes. It's definitely not one that I would say is like happy, you know, or not happy, but it's not it's definitely not very, it is slice of life, but it is kind of, it's psychological for sure. Nice arts though, slay, yes. So I'll recommend that one. To you guys. Nice art and color, yes. I will recommend it. Have you read Reis wa Tanin Gai? Gai, maybe? Yakuza's Fiance. No, but I have seen it everywhere. Here's my thing with the Yakuza shit. I don't really find that like interesting. It like doesn't do it for me. I don't know why. The Yakuza stuff just it like, I don't know. It's not really my like cup of tea. I might check this one out though, because I heard a lot of good things about it. Color X Malice is a good psychological romance. Color X Malice? That one sounds very familiar. Yeah, this is a visual novel. I have seen this one though. I want to play it at some point, but problem with visual novels is I don't have time anymore. Do you prefer the Mafia then? Yeah, I'm just kidding. No, I just, whenever it comes to like the crime syndicate boss thing, I think the last time I liked that as like a trope or as like a selling point for a manga was I think Nisekoi, and even then I didn't really like it that much. So, yeah, it's not really my cup of tea. No, please, Yakuza's fiance is different. I'll try it out. All right. I'll make you a deal, Yukaji. I will read the first few chapters. Is the anime already out or is that coming out? I don't know. But I will read the first few chapters and I will tell you what my thoughts are during tomorrow's Menchi stream. How about that? I'll give you guys the benefit of the doubt. Deal? All right. Yeah, I'll read the first few chapters after today's stream, and then I'll let you know. Or if the anime's out, I'll watch. I don't think the anime's out yet, is it? Let me see. If the anime's out, I'll watch the first few episodes. What should I read to report back to you first? Read Ino to Kuzu, guys. All of you guys read Ino to Kuzu and let me know what your thoughts are on it. At the very least, though, the art is very pretty. I will say that. Asaga Iori sensei is very good at art. It's so pretty. So at the very least, I will say that the art style and the art for every panel is very, very pretty. Because they are an artist that I've worked with. So they are an artist that has drawn me before. Welcome in, random guy. Good evening. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, the anime already came out, so I'll check out the first couple episodes. How does that sound? I'm trying to think. What else? There's another show that I've seen everyone like losing their mind over, the K-pop Demon Hunters one. Is that good or is it just like straight schlock? Like, would you guys recommend it or no? Here's my problem with like the show is that I realize I could be writing or practicing drawing while chatting. Which horror idea should I do? Birthday slasher, comic idea, or Popeyes? Not so fun campaign trip. I have no idea. Chat, answer the question. I haven't watched it though, but my mutuals on Twitter like it. I feel like it's such like a K-pop bait show. I'm not really into K-pop, like K-pop as a genre, I guess, but it's good. But I think everything I don't hate is good. Heard K-pop Demon Hunters is good if you get past the weird stuff. It feels like, all right, hear me out. All right, this may be another hot take that might get me canceled on Twitter with the netizens, but I don't think that like the fetishization of K-pop, like I just don't get it. I don't really understand it. It's never been something that like I used to listen to K-pop like a long time ago, but I just don't really listen to it anymore. And like seeing stuff like this, it just I don't get it. There was another show that came out too that kind of reminded me of like a similar thing, but there was only one weird thing. Yeah, for me it's just like I don't know. Sometimes I want to compile all of Sensei's hot takes. I don't know. I'm like kind of interested. The thing is like I'm not gonna knock the show, but just like me looking in, like on the outside looking in at the show, it just looks like K-pop worship, you know? And that's kind of Sensei out of context clips, yeah, essentially. Every time Yuki creates a take, it's warm and it warms the entire Sahara Desert. K-pop Demon Hunters is also done by the same studio that made Spider-Verse, so you know the animation would be amazing. My problem with like the Spider-Verse animation styles, like the 24 frames per second thing, I think it like sometimes it works, and then other times I just think it's done because it's like a cool thing that everyone is doing, and everyone wants to like capitalize on it, but I don't think it necessarily makes animation look better. I think in some cases it does look good, but from what I've seen on the K-pop Demon Hunters thing, I watched like a trailer for it. And I think like the 24 frames per second thing, it's just like, it just seems like, oh, it's like, we're just going to do it because it's popular and everyone's doing it. There's a conversation about K-pop. I always brace myself for weird fan opinions. K-pop is like, I'm not like really into it anymore. I used to be into it a long time ago, but I definitely would not say that, I'll give you guys like an era that I was into K-pop and let me know if I'm old. All right. I liked K-pop when it was Boy in Love from BTS, the original song, all right, not the one with the Halsey one, right? Not that one. AOA. What else? I Need You. Yeah, that one. I'm trying to think what else. What other ones? Back when like EXO was still a thing. Call Me Baby. What else? Good night, fell asleep. Thanks for stopping by, Bird. What else? What else? Shiny? Shiny, right? Yeah, I think Shiny. There are a lot of groups. There are a lot of groups that I used to... I just can't remember them. Fuck. I remember the songs, but I don't remember like the actual like names of the groups. Oh wait, your base 2013 to 2016 K-pop era was peak. Yeah. What else? I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, Shiny. Yeah, GOT7. GOT7. That's another one. To Be Hero X definitely wanted to cash in on Spider-Verse, but also throwing in shift between 2D and 3D. I think To Be Hero X is actually really cool. I really like that show. I think that I like that show with an asterisk. I think the beginning is really strong, but I think that the other heroes, their stories are just so hit or miss. So, but I like the style of the show. Yeah, GOT7, Shiny. What else? Yeah, the donut hoodie one. That's also iconic. Trying to think. I still have my coffee from earlier, so let me actually finish this. Girls' Generation? Tell Me? What else? I'm trying to think. God, I don't remember. I don't remember, guys. What else? I also used to watch a lot of K-dramas. I don't watch them anymore. Exit. Oh yeah, Exit. That's good. Yeah, Exit's good. Boy in Love BTS was so good. All right, To Anyone. I remember them, but I didn't really listen to them. Yeah, I used to watch a lot of K-dramas. The K-dramas I used to watch, right? So like I said, tell me if I'm old. Like, tell me if I'm old by me saying this. Doctor Stranger, not to be confused with Doctor Strange, all right? Cheese in the Trap. I started falling off of K-dramas during that one. There was one that came out, and it was I think it was the Chanyeol song that came out, and every time I fucking heard it, I wanted to like gouge my ears out because I heard it so often that I wanted to fucking die. Sensei, your age is showing. I'm still not an unk, all right? You guys don't call me unk. I'm gonna time you guys out. Trying to think. What other K dramas have I watched? All right, unk. You guys are really funny. You guys are very funny. Trying to think of what other K-dramas. Kill Me, Heal Me? Is that one? Kill Me, Heal Me. Yeah, Kill Me, Heal Me. That song is so bussin'. That song was so good, guys. Oof. There was another one too. Boys Over Flowers. Yeah, Boys Over Flowers is good too. There's another one too. Yes, Kill Me, Heal Me. Yeah, Kill Me, Heal Me is good. Doctor Stranger. If you guys haven't seen that one, go watch it. That one's really good. Especially if you guys like the what is it? If you guys are fans of The Nile's Not a Good Look on You. The Nile is a river in Egypt, all right? Man, I'm like bringing up the past like this is like giving me a wave of nostalgia. I don't know, guys. Give me some. If you guys know any K-dramas, give me some. I'll let you guys know if I recognize them. There's so many that I used to watch, but now I can't remember them. Oh My Ghostess? Is that one? That one? I don't remember. I'm watching Weak Hero. Been enjoying that. Weak Hero. Oh yeah, I think the last K-drama that I watched was the Parasite one. Yeah, Oh My Ghost. Yeah, Oh My Ghost. That one. Yeah. I don't watch K-dramas anymore because they're also like samey to me now. When did this one come out? Weak Hero? Oh, this one's new. Yeah, I didn't watch it. What is this one about? Yeah, I don't know. I thought the Parasite one was actually so interesting because it was like something that's different. I don't know. A lot of K-dramas, I like dropped off of watching them. The one that when I started like stopped watching them like religiously was Descendants of the Sun. I think that was the name of it. The one with that one song. The Descendants of the Sun. Yeah, I fucking hated this one. I remember like when this one came out, like this one was gassed up so fucking much to high hell that I felt like obligated to watch it. And when I watched it, I was like so mad watching this damn show. It was so boring. I think I fell asleep watching it. I tried watching this show like 3 times, I think. And every time I watched it, I would be so bored. It just did not interest me, not even a little bit. And then the song too would always play. And I thought the song was so frustrating because it's so annoying. You're watching it with seething rage? No, I'm not watching it with seething rage. I'm watching it asleep. I'm watching it half asleep, and then I'd wake up and be like, damn, I'm mad because I spent time trying to watch this show and it just is so boring. It's so shit. I heard the main leads got married IRL later. Good for them, but I don't like their show. Like them getting married doesn't mean like it doesn't make me like their show anymore. But yeah, that's where I like dropped off. I dropped off of watching K-dramas. I think this is the one that broke me. Yeah, there's another one with like a lawyer or whatever. I can't remember the name of it though. What the fuck was it called? There's this one where this dude becomes like he's a lawyer or something. I don't remember. Honestly, that could be like 50 of them at this point, so it is what it is. Also another show that I watched recently. I don't know if you guys care, but I watched Guyver. I don't know if you guys know of that show, but it's actually so fucking goated. Like, it's so cool. I don't know. There's something about Guyver Like, it's weird. I don't even know how to describe this show. I don't even know how to give like a decent plot synopsis of this show. But it's so cool. I really, really like this show. I watched it recently, and it is like I watched it a while ago and I rewatched it again, the 2005 one, and it's so goated. It's just the rule of cool. So it has like weird alien shit in it, and it I don't know, it's wild. Not a K-drama, but I remember hearing of two of the stars of Kamen Rider Zero once. One got married IRL, but not to their character's love interests. I'm not like super big into Kamen Rider, so I can't really comment. I've watched some stuff on Kamen Rider, but not a lot. But yeah, definitely. If you guys like kind of that. I'm trying to think of what I could recommend if you like another show to recommend Guyver, but it's so hard because it's like, I don't know. I guess if you like Devilman, Crybaby, you might like Guyver. If you like Berserk, you might like it. It kind of has that like kind of older feel to it. Guyver. No, not the one with Mark Hamill. Not that one. All right. Not the one with Luke Skywalker. Not the OVA either. There's like an entire there is a 1989 OVA, but there's a 2005 adaptation of it that I watched recently that was pretty good. So yeah, I would recommend it. I guess if you guys like Berserk, kind of. It's kind of similar. It's like that kind of grungy 80s 90s sort of vibe to it. It's a very unique show. It's very I haven't really seen anything like it, so it's a little difficult for me to like recommend based on another thing for this series. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's an interesting show. I guess if you like Gundam, maybe. Not really. It's not really Gundam related though. Like it's not mecha related. But yeah, it is a cool watch. I really like this one. Oh man, my it's so hot, guys. My Red Bull is literally turning like it's getting like lukewarm now. It's crazy. I'd say if you like Shin Kamen Rider or Hokkaido, you'll like Guyver. Yeah, I think Guyver has more body horror though than lukewarm Red Bull. I mean, it is what it is. It's better than putting ice in your Red Bull. I feel like putting ice in an energy drink, it tastes so wrong once it tastes watery. I don't like lukewarm energy drinks. You gotta do what you gotta do. Because I'm still gonna drink it. Because I'm not gonna put it back in the fridge, you know? You know how far Kamen Rider gets with the body horror in some iterations. I think didn't Hideaki Anno do a Kamen Rider? I think I watched that one, and that one was pretty crazy. Yeah, Shin Kamen Rider. Yeah, that's the one that you said earlier. Yeah, I watched that one. I also watched Shin Ultraman. I didn't really like Shin Ultraman that much, I'm gonna be honest. I watched it, but I didn't really care for it. I like Ultraman, but I only really like, I don't like Ultraman that much, you know? I think of the entire Ultraman franchise, the things that I like the most of that franchise are the manga. I know I got an anime, but the anime is shit because it's ugly 3D. So not that one. I like the manga a lot. I like the one anime or animated movie that came out recently. The one with the chicken thing, whatever it's called. What is it? Ultraman. Which one was it? Rising. Yeah, Rising was good. And yeah, that's like pretty much it when it comes to the Ultraman franchise. I didn't really care for Shin Ultraman though. Why does everything that Hideaki Anno directs just turn into Shin? Like, why does he put a Shin on it? Because it's Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, Shin Kamen Rider. Like, why Shin? Exactly. I guess my problem with like Ultraman is that it's not what I expected from like Hideaki Anno from Shin Godzilla and Shin Kamen Rider. It was like the type of like what it was Shin Ramyun. Yeah, Shin Ramyun. Sorry, not good. You're good. I gotta go to sleep now. Thank you for the Zatsu. It was so fun. Thanks for hanging out, Estella. Yeah, Shin Ramyun. I tried I always ask people, do you guys like the Shin Ramyun or Jin Ramen more? Because it's like a lot of people like the Jin Ramen. Like Shin Truther. Is it did you see that robot where it's Eva Unit 1, Shin Godzilla, Shin Ultraman, and Shin Kamen? Yeah, I saw that. It was weird. It's just an ugly toy. It's just a way to try and like sell, like it's just an ugly way to sell a toy. Maybe basic, but I'm a Shin Truther always. Same. I tried Jin recently and I'm not a little bitch, right? Like I can handle spice pretty well. Like my spice tolerance is pretty high. For some reason, when I make the Jin ramen and I'm like making it on the stove, right? And it's boiling, like I fucking cough a lot. I'm like dying making it on the stove. It drives me insane every time I make it. I think the flavor is good, but oh my God. Like I made it like recently, like I bought a pack of it and I was cooking it and I was like, why is the air so spicy? You know? And I think I'd like Shin more. I think Shin's good if you add stuff to it though. I think Jin has a better flavor, like just out of the packaging, but I think Shin is my preferred. I think if you're comparing the Jin ramen to the Shin Black ramen, Shin Black wins every time. Like Shin Black is just a way better noodle. It has more depth of flavor. It just tastes better. Shin is good for customization. Yeah, Shin is like, I think the normal Shin is great for just like a basic ramen. If you want to like add stuff into it, like if you want to make an egg or if you want to like throw meat in or whatever, it's perfect for that. Or if you want to like buy something and eat it on the side. But I think Shin Black is my preferred one for both of them. Garo's another series to check out if you like Guyver. Let me see. Garo series. The anime or the live action? I'm assuming the anime. Yeah, I'm assuming the animation. There's an anime? There is. Believe it or not. There do be an anime. Yeah, I don't know if this is the right one or not, though. I'm assuming there's a manga. I was talking about the live action. There's a live. Okay, so the live action. Is the live action good or is it like kind of cringe? Live action. Why is it? What is this gold armor Gilgamesh looking thing? What the Heliante is this? I mean, I'll give it a shot. We'll see. There are so many live actions though for this. There's like a 2019 version, and then there's like a 2005 to 2006. I don't know which one. I don't like the suit though. I think that the reason why Guyver is cool is because the suit is like so interesting looking. But like here, let me just pull up a guy like the Guyver suit. This shit looks so cool. Like look at this thing. I can't even like tell what it is. Like the rule of cool, man. Like look at this. Yeah, this right here. Like, look at how cool this thing looks. You can't, like, I don't even know what it is. Like, this design is so unique and interesting. And I can't even, like, think of anything else that is, like, similar to it. It looks alien, but also, like, cool at the same time. Oh, yeah, the Guyver suit is iconic. Yeah. My problem with the Garo one is that it just looks like a fucking golden wolf. It doesn't look... I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't look that cool. If I was wearing this, I'm gonna get beat up, you know? If I'm wearing this Guyver suit, right? Like, no one's gonna want to fuck with me. But if I'm wearing the Garo suit, like, nah, dude. I'm gonna get beat up and made fun of wearing this thing. Like, this thing doesn't have like that rule of cool that the Guyver suit has. Even in the live action Guyver, the one with Luke Skywalker, even that, like, even though that movie is awful, right? Like, I think that movie's pretty bad. At least the suit looks good. At least the suit looks cool. Because the design is just so interesting looking. There's a new, wait, speaking of Gundam, I know that we're getting a little off topic, but there's a new Gundam series that's out. Mobile Suit Gundam 8. There's a new manga out called Mobile Suit Gundam 8, and I haven't started reading it yet, but this looks so interesting. I really want to read it. I like the character designs a lot, and the mobile suits look so cool. I haven't seen Kamen Rider Black Sun, but the suit in the series looks so cool. Definitely the most grasshopper looking suit out of all the Black's costumes. That's my problem with Kamen Rider as like a franchise, is I hate the way the suits look. They don't look cool to me when it comes to like Sentai stuff. But let me see. Kamen Rider Black Sun. Oh yeah, for sure. It does look like a giant bug. I hate bugs though. I hate bugs. They're so gross. So like a suit that looks like a bug is just scary as fuck to me. All right, here's the, oh wait, no, that's the chat. Here's that thing. Oh my God, hold on, let me make this a little smaller. But yeah, I wanted an excuse to talk about this on stream because I'm a huge Gundam simp and I love Gundam. But yeah, I saw this was out. And here are like the character designs. I love the character designs in this new series. It is a manga though, so I hope... The thing about Gundam anime is if it ever gets an anime, it's gonna take like 15 million years for it to ever get one. And that's even if it does. There are a lot of Gundam projects that have been like that do have mangas but never get animated. But yeah, I'm really liking the character designs. The person who wrote this as well, who's doing the writing for this series, also did Bunny Does Not Dream of wait. Let me make sure I'm not bullshitting before I say this. Author Pet Girl of Sakura So, Rascal Does Not Dream of a Bunny Girl Senpai, and IBO, Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, which I like all of those. So yeah, really good writer. So I'm really hoping that this series pops. But yeah. All right. Is there anything else you guys wanted to yap and chat about? Like I said, free chat. You guys can ask me or talk about anything. Usually we don't have this much free time. Speaking of a bunny girl though, there's a new movie coming out. The Santa one? Or is that a show? I think it's a show actually. There's a new show coming out for that. I liked IBO. The second season kind of got repetitive, but I like the ending. Yeah, I think the ending's good. IBO has the Andor. If you guys have watched like I said, if you guys like Star Wars, but it has the Star Wars ending. The Andor ending is what IBO has, or I guess Andor has the IBO ending. But yeah, if you guys don't have anything else you want to chat or ask questions on, we might. I didn't watch Andor, but I heard good things. It's really good. I don't want to spoil it though. I won't talk about it too much. But if there's nothing else you guys want to chat or yap about, I pretty much went through all of my topics. I think I'm actually going to go through and see. I guess we didn't really talk about Windbreaker, but I don't know how interested. I guess we kind of talked about it before in Secret of the Mimic, but I don't know how interested you guys are in hearing my my opinions on Windbreaker. Because I did catch up with the manga completely for Windbreaker, and I think that Windbreaker is such like wasted potential for a show. I like a lot of things about it, but I just think that it's missing stakes or something. Because I'm going to be directly comparing it to Tokyo Revengers, because Tokyo Revengers is kind of my gold standard for like delinquent shows, at least until the ending. And my problem with Windbreaker is that I always think that there's like interesting stuff that's going to happen, like interesting concepts, but then it like squanders it and it doesn't do anything with it. Because if you guys know Endo, the yaoi bait guy that got introduced in the second season, in the manga, spoilers for the manga, there's like a big arc with him where they like fight each other or whatever. And I was like, there's a part where during the fight with Sakura or whatever, that you almost you're made to think that maybe Sakura will like turn and like be like go with him or whatever. And I'm like, oh, that'd be so cool if they did. But of course he doesn't. It's like, come on, man, that would have been way cooler if he had gone with Endo and like switched up the manga, just like raise the stakes a little bit, just like change things up. And right now in the manga, it's essentially just like the Sakura gassing hour, where it's just everyone is talking about how awesome Sakura is in Windbreaker, and why everyone loves him, and it's insert problem that one of the members of Ofudin or Fudin is having with their personal life, and have Sakura essentially sort it out for them. Another thing about Windbreaker that kind of frustrated me is I wanted to really like Suo, because obviously he has the Chinese aesthetic, right? And I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. That looks interesting. He like, as of right now in the manga, he just hasn't had a character arc. He's just like the cool guy, and that's it. He doesn't really have. It seems like they kind of tease some things about him. They give like little nuggets, like little crumbs of lore drop for him here and there, but for the most part, he's just the cool Chinese guy, or the cool guy with the Chinese aesthetic, you know, and that's it. Another thing I don't really like care for is the main guy, the number one guy. What's his name? Oh my God, what is his name? I'm gonna go crazy if I don't remember it. Let me see. The top dude. His name always. A lot of the names in Windbreaker kind of like escape me because I always forget. Windbreaker. What is his name? Not Hiragi. Umemiya. Yeah, that's what it is. Like Umemiya is, as a leader, like I don't really get why all of these other characters gas him up so much, and I definitely don't see why Sakura is so submissive to him, why he idolizes him so much, because there was never really a moment in the series where it kind of gave you the impression that he should. And I don't know, Windbreaker, there are some cool moments in it, and it's a collection of cool moments, but the overall plot has me wanting more. I just want more stakes, I guess. But I don't know, maybe that's the appeal of it. I still like the characters for the most part, even though I only really care for Sakura mainly. And some of the side characters are really cool too, but yeah, that's kind of like a little bit more concrete thoughts on Windbreaker. I think it's fine, but I definitely don't see as much hype around it compared to like Tokyo Revengers. I think Tokyo Revengers really had me hooked for the story. But thinking about costume heroes, I remember that this show from the 90s, I had a toy called Mystic Knights or Tirnanog. Never seen it, but the armor was so cool as a kid. I have a huge list of anime from over the years I need to get to. Don't have subscriptions yet at the moment. Yeah, there are a lot of anime that I also need to watch as well. You guys recommend me a lot of different shows, and I do want to watch them, but I just never have I never have time. I never have as much time to like sit down and watch all of them as much as I would like. But Yukaji, I will watch. Yakuza's Fiance. You piqued my interest. You gassed it up, so I'll take a look at it. But I think we are going to get ready to wrap up the stream, guys. It seems like chat is kind of calming down. It seems like I answered a lot of your guys' questions, and it seems like I've ran out of yappening things to talk about for this 2 hours. So I think we will get ready to wrap up the stream. But we will be watching Coco tomorrow. My record with gassing things up never ends well, though. We'll see. I'll let you know. My thoughts on it. But yeah, the next stream is going to be back to our gaming as per usual. We are going to be watching we are going to be watching Coco tomorrow for you guys that are members. Don't hope too much, Sensei. I'm going in pretty open-minded. Sorry, I'm not a talkative person. I just like your voice, so I tune in or I tune out and listen. No problem, Train. I'm glad you enjoyed. But yeah, we're gonna be watching Coco tomorrow for you guys that are members. If you guys are not members, not to worry. We will be finishing the Forest of Drizzling Rain. That'll be the next public stream, and we're gonna be back to playing horror games next week. So if you guys are not really interested in just yappening streams like this, then that is what the next we are going to be back to our normal regularly scheduled programming. There are quite a few games. I will be checking out the Psycho game though, and I will be seeing how long that is, because depending on how long that is, that could definitely be one of the games that we play for stream, because it definitely the style alone has piqued my interest. So yeah, I am pretty interested. But all right, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or night, wherever you guys are. Like I said before, though, I will be adding in that Yuki-chan art into the Discord. I need to crop it and make it a little smaller so that it can actually fit, because unfortunately the sizing is a little bit too big for me to put it into the Discord. But yeah. That is gonna wrap things up though, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, class is dismissed, and until then, I'll see you all here until the next one. Until then, done it.